Hello, everyone. I'm Fornessa Art, and today I am going to show you how I basically start another new art project. Um, since it is Pride Month, and are there's probably still about another week and a half before the month ends. So why not create, at least two new drawings and hopefully finish it by the end of the month. And so when it comes to the theme of how I want this drawing to look, I guess for me I sort of want to have, the trans flag colors as well as the regular pride flag colors. And so I am going to start by just, um, well, maybe before adding color in, I will just add just a bunch of random lines. So basically, the pride flag, it has six stripes. The trans flag has, I guess, three stripes. So I'm just going to casually attempt to, I mean, creatively attempt to you know, draw in these different stripes. And, well, since Pride is about, you know, celebrating queer and trans identities, even the lines that I draw don't need to be straight either. So one, two, three, four lines. All right. All right. Five stripes. And yeah, five stripes and five lines right now. Okay, so just to make sure I don't have stripes that are too uneven, I'm just going to draw the two stripes here. Marcation for those two stripes. And finally, and I should now have room for one, two, three, four, five, six, seven, eight, nine stripes. All right, so I guess as I wait, probably the short minute that it'll take for the ink to dry, if it's not dry already, um, I'm going to try to choose out to pick out my colors. Okay. So obviously, it's going to be the primary colors and also the secondary colors. All right. So the first rainbow color that I'm going to choose is red. And you know what? It might just be smart for me to have one of the rainbow colors at a time. Since I already have the two um, trans flag colors on here. All right. So I guess the first one that I'm going to color in is going to be the, well, I guess baby pink is what call call it. Yeah, there's no labels on this. And so I will just hmm. Okay. So this is, so I guess this is a, let's see if it focuses. Well, it's probably not going to focus. This is just the phone camera, after all. But yeah, this says that it's waterproof and opaque ink. Uh, Let me see if. Well, I guess maybe I can assume that this is the same way since this is yeah. Oh no, never mind. It's not the same brand. But well, you know what? Maybe I'll just continue with this. Yeah. Well, hmm. All right. So this seems to be a point where I can kind of see that this is probably not working. Um, so I probably don't want to, you know, use markers on here. So I will be, I guess I will be right back as I try to find, colored pencils that can hopefully work lot better than, than this. Yeah, so I am back. I just realized that on OBS I can actually pause a recording rather than just full on stop it. So, from this point forward, that's what I'm going to do whenever I have an interruption rather than post edit having to, I guess, string two different or three, four, five, how many different videos together. So I decided that maybe color pencil may not be the best idea after all, especially since I plan on kind of blocking this area out by with some kind of dry material. I'm not sure yet, but I do have these watercolor um, paint brushes, I guess, and so I'm just going to try to use this. Well, luckily, it works very well with the existing pink color that I put on there. And so I will just go with this. Yeah, I definitely like this flamingo pink. It may not be baby pink, but oh, that's a pretty cool effect. Yeah, this may not be baby pink, but it is yeah, I like it. I like it enough. We can kind of call it my personal pride flag, using flamingo or tuna pink. Yeah, that's all that matters to me at the end of the day. That I'm, you know, satisfied with the piece. Well, see what happens if I mix the neon pink together with this. Oh, so this is actually the actual pink that's used in the trans flag. It's a lot closer to the actual pink anyway. Yeah, it's sort of hard, of course, with watercolor to, kind of mix two different pinks together, but I can at least try to do it. Yeah, I mean, I probably have set myself up for failure to begin with since this is drawing paper. This is not meant to be, wet. But I love to experiment, and so every type of paper has to be mixed media when it comes to Fornessa art. I do like this cool little effects. Maybe I might try to do it a little more. I mean, most artists will probably freak out when they. If any artists see this, I am absolutely sorry for giving you anxiety, but I love this effect. Yeah, I absolutely love this effect. I mean, it's already a cardinal sin that I'm using drawing paper for making this piece. All right, so now I have this kind of hot pink kind of mess. I love making a mess with everything creative. I mean, this is kind of where the messes belong to begin with. So obviously, in the trans flag, the middle stripe is white. I mean, honestly, I'm pretty sure that I got the colors reversed. This is supposed to be pink. This is supposed to be baby blue, but it doesn't matter. To me, anyway. I'm pretty sure that people can tell, but maybe just in case they can't tell, I will try to find a lavender. No, this is mulberry pink, so I'm gonna pause right now to find some lavender. All right, so well, I believe that this is the actual pink that's supposed to be used. So let me do a quick test. Yes, this is absolutely the pink that's supposed to be used in the trans flag. And yeah, I'm almost certain that that the blue comes first, then white, then pink. Well, or it may just not matter, since the colors are still going to be there to begin with. Um, yeah, so you know what I will do? I will just oh really? Do I want to demarcate the lines? It might be kind of a cool effect to see the pink transition into the red of the regular pride flag. So I am going to put the flamingo pink away because that has absolutely nothing to do with the pride flag. And I am going to start painting with the pink. See that cool effect? I love it. I love this cool effect. All right. Yes. My goodness, Pride Month, I am absolutely sleepy. Right now it is yeah, it's a weekend morning, but I am sleep deprived because that just happens to me a lot. And so I am hoping that, making these videos will also kind of help me to, finally get the sleep that I need, or at least keep me awake right on time to, give my dog the medicine that she needs. She takes this medication every 8 hours, and I want her to live as long as she can. And so I have to make sure to stay awake for that, even if I'm, a little bit sleep deprived. It's just natural for me to be sleep deprived almost. It's kind of nature's cruel gift to me. All right. So I do have this lavender. I guess what I can do is experiment a little bit, see what happens when I put it on here. Um, you know, it's definitely going to be a mess. Yeah. Oh, this is kind of a cool hue that has been created. Yeah, it's kind of an interesting hue. I mean, this part of the paper is definitely overdone. It is absolutely going to buckle, but I really don't care. Yeah, I mean, this is a pretty cool effect, and yeah, I absolutely like how this finally turned out. It doesn't look, like tuna or salmon pink. Yeah, tuna is not pink. Yeah, this is kind of a cool, I guess, violet hue at this point. Especially because of the fact that this is lavender, and I mean, lavender is, historically a color of significance for the queer and the trans community to begin with. So why not? All right, so I will pause again to hopefully find some of the other colors. Hopefully they're the actual colors that I need. All right, so this hue is Arctic blue. I'm pretty sure that's supposed to be a light blue, and this one is punch red. So I am hoping that this is a good enough red for the red in the pride flag. So I'm going to start off with the Arctic blue. Um, okay, it looks like I have used this a lot before, but that's okay. All right, yeah, this is nice so far. Um, yeah, I'm feeling a little bit insecure about this color now that I look at it, from the on the screen, as well as just looking at it from this angle being right here. Yeah, so obviously I can just cover this, with the, I guess, vignette that I want to add on to this piece after I have all the colors chosen. Yeah, and I really don't need to just fill up the entire space. I mean, I'm trying to be creative here, artistic. It's really just OCD that which I do have, by the way, that makes me want to, fill in everything, even if it's unnecessary. But now let's move on to the red. This is punch red. Hopefully, well, it does pack a punch. And it absolutely is a very deep red, and I think this will work out just fine. All right. Yeah, so this is great. All right. So the red really does pack a punch. It looks like I can't really blend it in with the pink. That's all right. I guess I will just draw another border on here arbitrarily. Um, yeah, I can just do that. Just draw the border arbitrarily. All right, perfect. Yeah, no, there's this one portion. All right, now I am going to just draw an arbitrary ink border here to finish this part off. And I will be as artistic and creative as possible to, make it look like, this was my intention. All right. Yep, I knew it. I saw the yellow right here. Um, and so, well, yeah, it's probably a good idea to put the yellow first before the orange or the green. Yeah, just because I do not want my yellow to be to get contaminated. Well, too late for that. There's already the black that's bleeding in. Well, actually, these watercolor pencils are pencils. Yeah, these watercolor brushes are pretty good in that they don't get contaminated that easily, and they're also they were also fairly cheap from what I remember. Usually cheap materials are often stated to not be quality. I mean, sort of just a lot of you know, the way that we view materials to begin with. But in all honesty, you know, with every type of art form, it's my belief that, the best way to, to get into that art, like an art form that you want to get into, or the best way to do, you know, to conduct, to basically practice an art that you want to practice has a lot to do with what you already have and what you have access to. So, this is what I had access to. I could probably get better materials, but, you know, cost benefit analysis, it really wasn't worth it since I don't even know what to do with the, more affordable materials. What am I going to do with the more expensive ones? That's kind of how I view a lot of it's kind of how I make the decision about whether or not it is worth it to buy certain art supplies or buy like really just anything regarding like a type of art, anything art related, creative or whatever. All right, so I have orange now. Perfect. My glasses are falling off. That's not perfect. Right. Yeah, so I am actually pretty glad about about making this decision to, segment the different stripes with the lines, because there's kind of this cool effect that happens. You know, sometimes I might be scared. I might have been scared of, having it bleed into the yellow, contaminating that brush, but, um, overall, this is a fairly cool effect, especially when you get to the edges here. Um, yeah, yeah, yeah. This at least to me, it's a pretty nice effect. Okay, perfect. And yeah, maybe I should put these away. I tend to hoard supplies, unfortunately, and often causes a mess around the house. So maybe it's a good practice to finally start putting things away. So now what I need to find is a decent green. Not too bright, not too not bright. Emerald green. I think that may be perfect. May not necessarily be the green that you find the pride flag, but let's see how this goes. Okay, yeah, this is not too bright, not too close to yellow, not too close to blue. It's definitely perfect, at least for what I intend for this to look like. Yeah, great. Yeah, absolutely fantastic. Yeah. I mean, honestly, this is definitely not the extent of the piece. Um, that's not what you know. I didn't want to just create a piece that was basically a strange version of the pride flag. Yeah, my intention for this, I guess, is a little bit beyond comprehension for now, anyway. But this is definitely finally getting there. Um, all right. I have a creative type of green here. Maybe it might be a good idea to try to find the perfect blue hue. Huh. Peacock blue is interesting choice. Let's play it safe and go here. Yeah, it might be a little um too blue. Ah, cyan. Yeah, I think this is the perfect blue. Cyanic blue is what this hue is called. And I think it is perfect. Yes, it is great. I'm sorry. I think I am shaking the screen. I will try not to do that, but of course I am drawing it, so that's just an inevitability. Well, painting, but still. Yep. I mean, I'm definitely not using these watercolor brushes, and I'm probably definitely not using them in the way that they were intended to be used. Um, but this is the way that I like to use them. Nice. Okay. Yeah. Okay, perfect. Right, so now I think it is time for um, a darker purple. This is not purple, that's blueberry. Huh. Periwinkle. Let's see. This may work actually. Periwinkle. And it's just and unopened. Okay, yeah, I think this will work. I have so many bold colors in use already. Why not use one that is, use a hue that is a bit more muted for the final color of this pride flag portion of this drawing or painting. Sorry. Yeah. Well, I'm calling it a drawing because clearly I'm going to draw on this. Uh, yeah, I'm definitely not an expert in watercolor paints anyway. Definitely not an expert in that, but I can at least use watercolor supplies to try um to try getting to what I want it to look like All right. So this is gonna be the end of this portion of the drawing. So thank you so much for watching and bearing through the process with me. Bye.